Hey guys, it's Miss Garza again. I would like to teach you how to use Cowriter. So in a previous video, I showed you how to download it onto your extension. Now we're going to learn how to use it. And this is a very, very handy tool when we're using, now that we have Chromebooks and we'll be doing a lot of our work through Google Classroom. In your class, with your homeroom classroom, with any kind of writing that you may do, this is going to be very handy. So I'm going to pretend that my science teacher and my classmates, we have just finished an experiment. Let's say an experiment about plants. And now I have to write a reflection to show my teacher what I learned through the experiment. Remember, this is an example. This may not be something that you do in your actual class, but this is just going to be an example on how I would use it. So I would go to, I'm going to open up a document. Actually, there was an easier way to do this. Let me see if I can show you quickly. So here it says Google Docs. Just click on Google Docs. And you should be able to open a blank Google Doc. And before I start, I need to make sure that my Cowriter is on. Remember, I told you last time that if it's black, it means it's turned off. So now we're going to turn it on. Let me see. I'm going to click on the cloud, and I'm going to just simply click on it, and it's going to turn blue. So now it's on, and it's ready to work. So I want to tell my teacher what I learned. So I can title my document, and I will use what I learned in dyslexia class with my sounds and the connection of words and like sight words and anything I've learned, I will use. So I want to learn, I'm going to type what I learned. So I know that the word what starts with a W. We'll start. And if I want to just check, if I'm not quite sure what sound comes next, I can listen to the words that Cowriter, as you can see, has actually pulled up. I can actually move this little box anywhere I want. This is a word bank that helps us with our writing. So now I'm going to just toggle over the words, and as you can hear, it's reading them to me. This is what. What? And I knew that that was what, but sometimes the words may sound a little bit different. So you could always also reference with your teacher or your friend, but that is the word what. What I learned Let's look at this. What I learned. That's how I'm hearing it, but I know it has to have a vowel somewhere because we do talk about how every word always has to have at least one vowel. So let's sound it out. L, n, Maybe it's an. Let's see what it tells us right on the key. Learn. What I learned. Well, I said I was going to say what I learned. Learned. but I don't want to say that. So I erase it. Now, if I put a period on my subject, on my title, I mean, it read it to me, what I learned. I don't need a period there, but I wanted it to read it. So anytime you put a period in a sentence, it will read everything back to you. So let me just quickly write a sentence. Oh, wait a minute. I did not say CLAS. I meant today in class, I learned about the plant parts. So Google automatically tells me maybe you're trying to say class, but also up here, if you don't know that that's the word class, now all I do is delete that period, add it again. Is that what I was trying to say? Yes, today in class I learned about the plant parts. So the thing to take out of this, it helps you with your spelling because it gives you a word bank. And when you put a punctuation after you're done with that sentence, it will reread the entire sentence. So when you listen to it, it doesn't sound exactly how you wanted it to say, then you delete the punctuation and listen again to see what part was wrong. Then you go back and you correct it. So that's what I wanted to say. So I'm done. Now I can continue on and work on a new sentence. So this tool, like I said, will be very handy. There are there's other ways that you can use this tool if you know specifically on what kind of project you're working on, or if you want for the word bank to give you more plant words, then you would dictionary. And you can see that I have already searched for subject in plants. So now when it starts to guess the words that I'm trying to say, it'll be words in regarding to plants. If I'm learning about George Washington, then I would do George Washington. And it would start to guess things about George Washington. There. Well, is it George Washington Carver? You see, so it gave me words in regards to George Washington and George Washington Carver. But I want George Washington was the president. Okay, so those are some simple tips that I have for you in regarding the Cowriter. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to Miss McKenzie and I. We are here to help you in whatever issues you may come across regarding Cowriter or any other things that we're pushing out for you guys to learn. All right, I hope you have a great day.